Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 58 Chew review. And as you just saw, we will be taking a look at 24C from Stoker's. So this is what they claim is their original product. Chewing tobacco was originally what Stoker's did. Through the 90s and the early 2000s, there were some smoking products. I have been unable to find pictures of these products, but they were bagged loose tobacco, and I am guessing that they were probably for cigarette making, although they may have been put forth as pipe tobacco. All right. But the dipping tobacco from Stoker's is a fairly recent occurrence. Originally, it was chewing tobacco, and according to Stoker's themselves, this was their original chewing tobacco product. So this would have been the one that was being cycled about on bicycles to street corners in 1940-41. All right. So it's a pound bag, as you can see. It is a fresh pound bag. You can tell by the peel off it's their sales promotion. It's a contest to win a truck. All right. It comes on the back with yet another warning label and a code to punch in over at their website. But this is going on right now, so I know the bag is good. Although it is interesting to note that they do now have whatever the date code means. It is now, if I can get that there, in white. Do you see that on the top seam there? It used to be pressed, like is the case with most chewing tobacco bags. It used to be pressed in, but now they're using some sort of ink. Mind you, I have no idea what it means, but I'm not really worried about it. So, it's a 16-ounce, 1-pound bag. And it's got the story on the back. Now, there are two 24 products. There's 24C, which is the original. There is a 24M, which I have never seen in person before, but I have my Chew Guy out looking for it right now. It is basically the same product cut differently. It's cut shorter, I believe. So do I need to read the story on the back again? I haven't done it in a while. Let's do it again. Like my father and his father before him, I take great pride in being in the tobacco business. Since 1940, our family motto has been to provide a great chew at a fair price. To continue this tradition, the finest tobacco is selected for use in our Stoker's chewing tobacco. We produce our chew in special multi-pass process, making sure the unique Stoker flavors soak deep into the leaf and last a long time. And if it does not meet our standards, then we don't ship it. I hope that you'll agree that we are still living up to our family motto. Thank you for your business, Bobby Stoker. So, on the bottom, you have the barcode, underage sale prohibited. The fact that this is being distributed by National Tobacco Company, LP of Louisville, Kentucky. Then over here, sale only allowed in the United States, and the domestic foreign count. It is in this bag 19% domestic, 81% foreign. Not the worst when it comes to Stoker's. All right. And then you have a number down bottom and the website, which for some reason on these bags they are still putting out as stokerstobacco.com. You can reach that at stokers.com. That's it. Also on this bag, they are still going by, I'm guessing the company's going to run through their bags that they've already printed up most lately. They are still going by National Tobacco. The company has changed its name. It is the same company. It is now Turning Point Brands. And if you want to find that website, you'll have to punch in Turning Point Brands. So I'm going to cut this, but of course, as usual, I have forgotten the scissors. And there we go. Although I really don't need to be too careful with this bag because I already have a couple of these in the collection, but I'm not sure what shape they're in. So you're going to go below the double line where they say to cut at, because if you go at that line, the bag will still be sealed. Now with this, because you are cutting off a seam, the Ziploc is not engaged most likely. That's fine, because until you cut off the top, the bag is sealed itself. All right? And it was a little bit. So it is a strong smelling original chew, like Redman original. All right? There's a smell of raisins, which is actually molasses. The product is settled in the bag. The foil packaging is nice. It's a good foil bag. There is moisture on the inside of the bag. The leaf is very dark. Okay. So I'm going to take a bit and then I'm going to hit the pause button. This is what you're looking at. From where I am looking at, it is very translucent. It has been liberally treated. It is not the longest cut. It is very soft to the touch, though. It is tacky. This is almost sticky, I'd say. It's really been treated, and the moisture level is high, but it's soft. There are no stems. There are no secondary or anything. All right, so I'm going to throw this in and I'm going to hit the pause button. Back in a moment. And I am back. Okay, so it's an original chew. Okay, it is not any surprises going on. There's no crazy flavors. It's an original chew that is very rich. That may be due to the fact of how much the leaf has been soaked or sprayed in their case. There are drawbacks to this, and those drawbacks sort of stretch over the entire Stoker's chewing tobacco line. If you tend to gnaw quite a bit, Stoker's may not be the product for you. Because they are so liberally treated with moisture and liquid, whatever concoction they're using to treat it, it doesn't hold up quite as well in the mouth if you're actively chewing on it. Okay? If you're an person that actively chews on something, you may want to go with an American Snuff Company product, just because they tend to be drier and they tend not to be as soaked. The best product to go with, in my mind, length of flavor and leaf holding up, is Redman. But that comes with the Redman price. And for a lot of you, that will be much elevated. It is for me. So this came up, I got this shipped in, and I got it at about $17 for 16 ounces. Okay? Redman in my area, Redman Original, which would be the counterpart, the peer to this, is about $9.50 a bag now. Okay? For 3 ounces. So obviously there is a big difference in pricing. $17 for 16 ounces or $9.50 for 3. But if you actively chew, this will start breaking up smaller and smaller, and it will not come out of your mouth all in one piece. The flavor is rich, but compared to, let's say, a Redman Original again, it does not last as long. I also find myself with this stuff having to rotate it more in the mouth. You get a little bit more mileage out of it that way, but you pay for what you get. This is a good product for the way it's priced. If this was priced $9.50 for 3 ounces of this, that would be a different story. But that's not the case. So the taste is an original. It's rich. It's not quite as deep as Redman. Not as rich, but it's very close at the initial put in and for the first, let's say, 10 minutes. Starts to weaken after that. After a half hour, it's pretty much done. All right, but at the price and the size, you can switch out more often. Doesn't hold up great to chewing, but as long as you don't actively, chomp down with molars, it's all right. It's all right for what it is. The flavor's good. I like it. It's not, I wouldn't call it bold in any way, but it's satisfying flavor-wise if you like the flavor of original chews. The leaf is very wet. I mean, you got to wipe your hands off afterwards. You will spit a lot with this stuff, even more so than some other loose leaf chewing tobaccos. But, I mean, this is all about a price thing. In a pound bag, and I think that might be why they say on the back we don't ship it out. Stoker's used to be mail order. It was like drop shipped. Now, I don't know when they started phasing out of that, but I know it completely came to an end when the new regulations got signed in 2009 or early 2010. But it used to get drop shipped. Like, you would have an order of so many bags of this per month, and once a month they'd ship out that number of bags. So I think that may be why they have don't ship. I don't think they mean like going to stores. I think this may be a layover from when they actually did mail order only. So it's a product that I have actually seen an old bag of this, a very old bag of this. There used to be a picture also on their website. I do not know if it's there anymore. 24C has been around a long time. I'm going to take them at their word that it is their first product. But the bag I saw had to be back to at least the 50s, the way it looked. So it's been around a long time. Stoker's is a quality company at, for the prices they're asking and the sizes they're selling in. Okay? It just doesn't hold up as long as Redman, but you're not paying the Redman price. It spits black. It spits a lot. I'm a little dry tonight, so I'm not really going crazy here. Partly because I think I might be a little sick, to tell you the truth. You just can't chew on it as much. And as always, it's going to have low nicotine. Even by chew levels, Stoker's products tend to be mid-range to low, okay, which is really low. So don't misplace your can of dip when you're messing with this. All right, so this has been the review of Stoker's 24C, their original classic product in the 1 pound bag. I am the Suit&Tie Dip and Chew Guy. Do check out my Align channels on the homepage under Align channels, and there will be a link in the description for PayPal for small donations. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.